Chippity-doo-dah, chippity-day. Let's do it again. This is the third episode of the little subset of Irish potato chips, sponsored by my man in Dublin, Mr. All Eyes and Ears. Thank you very much for the contributions that you've made to this very, very important work. Now, before I get into today's bag, I want to make a small amendment to the review I did yesterday of the Keogh's Guinness and flame-grilled steak chips, which I kind of was less than impressed by, and I think I might have made a small mistake in my assumption here. It's been suggested to me, and the thought has occurred to me also that these chips are not necessarily designed to taste like Guinness and flame-grilled steak. They're more designed to be an accompaniment to a glass of Guinness and a flame-grilled steak, which sort of the idea of designing and pairing chips that go along with certain dishes and drinks is kind of an interesting concept. Like you can see here on the back of the bag, there is indeed some chips delightfully displayed on a presentation with a big foamy glass of Guinness and a nicely cooked steak. So like I said, these were not bad. They just didn't taste like what they were supposed to taste like, and maybe I made an incorrect assumption. And I don't want to dismiss or throw out any bags of worthy chips just because I've been so jaded and spoiled by my lustful and sensuous pursuit of the exotic and the extreme. So apologies to the Keogh company. Your chips are fucking fantastic, and it's not your fault that I'm just too esoteric to really appreciate something decent and wholesome. So thank you for that. Now today we're moving on to another brand of Irish potato chips by a company called ODONNE'L's, a nice solid Irish name. And this is the sole entry in this series from this company. And what it does seem to have in common with the Keogh's chips is it's a very big, hefty, and seemingly full bag. Now, I didn't do any research on this company because they seem to have quite a story about who they are in the back, and I'm just going to take what they say at face value. And first thing that's notable is the exhalation on the front of the bag. 7 generations of farming since 1725. And what this company seems to be emphasizing, which the Keogh chips also made a point to telegraph, is that these are family grown on a real potato farm with a long storied history, and you actually could taste it in the potatoes. They were significantly more natural and wholesome tasting and solid and real in comparison to the sort of factory produced and sort of like mass manufactured chips that you get from Lay's. So this seems to be in the same vibe, so I'm expecting, like, whatever I may or may not think about the flavor, I'm expecting the potatoes to be absolutely top-notch because, as you know, the Irish are some potato farming motherfuckers, and they seem to take quite a bit of pride in it. Now, let's read a little bit about what the O'Donnell's company says about itself on the back of the bag. Over the last decade, Ireland has fallen in love with the award-winning taste of O'Donnell's crisps. In fact, our hand-cooked crisps are Ireland's favorite. That's debatable, probably. What's our secret? Well, it all starts with the perfect potato. For over 7 generations, our family have lived on Seskin Farm, and we're proud to use nearly 300 years of expertise to bring you O'Donnell's, the finest hand-cooked crisps. Ooh. Our O'Donnell's mature cheese and red onion flavor crisps boast the creamy flavor of mature cheese blended with the sweet, mellow hit of onion to create the rich taste of Ireland's #1 hand-cooked crisps. The flavor was inspired by the great taste of mature Irish cheddar from the Little Milk Company. You may notice that this 125-gram pack feels a little different. That's because we are now using 18% less packaging at O'Donnell's. Through our packaging reduction initiatives, we're committed to reducing our impact on the planet, 1 bag of crisps at a time. Well, isn't that very environmentally responsible? It's still a pretty big fucking bag, though. And this is mature cheese and red onion flavor, which seems reasonable and achievable. So I'm just going to crack this bag open and see what it does. It's a meal into itself in here. And here we go, just a nice heavy looking chip. Nothing too outrageous in its appearance, but palate's clear. Haven't eaten anything all day, just water. Wow. Right off the bat. Yes, cheese and onion. Immediately. Great. Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. And again, yes, the potato is very potato-y. Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, thank God. Fucking slapping. Fucking slapping. Holy shit, these are great. So flavorful. Wow, I'm knocked the fuck out. Masterpiece. Masterpiece. Didn't get too ambitious with anything too weird, just like real basic staple flavors. Holy fuck, these are good. Oh man, I could eat this all day. I can skip lunch because of this. Yeah. 5 stars. Fuck yeah, you did it. You fucking did it. 300 years of potato knowledge in a single bag. Yeah. It really, really does make a difference in the quality of the chip. Good fucking job. Nothing really else to say. Highly recommended. And with that, we close out the opening act in the show that is Irish potato chips. And in the next episode, we get to the headliner. So please keep watching.